We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Chicago White Sox. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Michael Kopech is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Southsiders. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, listen, you don't have to know much about statistics to know that this is a bad one. How about this guy on the year as a starting pitcher? Left-handers are hitting over 300 against this guy. He's going to have to change something or he won't be pitching very long in this league.
So striding forward now, Lourdes Gurriel. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Gurriel.
Here it comes. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, guys, this team is certainly coming together. Everyone, we were down there before the game. There's a fight at the bat rack right now. They won in huge blowout fashion yesterday, and they're looking to continue that offensive surge in this one.
Peterson moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Weak grounder back to the mound. And there's out number 2. Digging in, Miguel Sano, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Pitch on the way.
2 balls, no strikes.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Three and 0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
That's on the outer edge, 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First pitch coming, here it is. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. From the belt, the pitch. This one is launched. Look at this. Gone. So a two-run shot to left center, number 13 for him on the year, as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly, just like that, they take the lead.
Nick Castellanos now.
The left fielder, number 2.
As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. The numbers for him certainly look good. He's at 327. 4 home runs, and the RBI count at 35. And he fouls this one off. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a good eye there as the Jays left fielder's able to move the count in his favor at 2-1 now. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the 2-out hit means that Yohan Cespedes will bat this inning.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that, staying inside the ball and not trying to do too much.
Yohan Cespedes is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
The 2-0.
Ball, that's inside.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
Castellanos leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
And it's a full count, 3-2 to the Blue Jays DH.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Good battle. Count remains full. Once again, a 3-2. Cespedes takes ball 4 there, and he'll head down to first.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Stepping into the box, Bo Bichette. And now the Blue Jays look to put some more across the plate in this opening frame. From the stretch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 2-0 Blue Jays. Jose Barrios is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. It seems like the more trouble he gets in, the better he pitches. Really tough to hit with runners in scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why his team loves when he's out on the mound. He doesn't give up very many crooked numbers.
So here's Yohan Moncada. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
2-1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Fouled away.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And right into the shift, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Acuna has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Batting second, the right fielder, Jock Peterson.
So striding in, Jock Peterson. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0. Ball left outside.
Here it comes, 2-0. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first two.
Popped him up. Sano has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. First offering on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he misses here.
Some damage. I'm not mad at that tape.
The count now at 2-2. The count is full, 3-2 to the White Sox DH.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
In is Jorge Soler. Lifetime against Jose Barrios. He's gone 3 for 11. He also has 1 home run. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
And oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. 2 out with the man at first. Ball down low. It's ball 3.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. The Jays lead it 2-0. Now to the plate, Reese McGuire. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
The 1-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
At the plate now, Kevin Biggio. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. High in the air out to center field. Robert is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lourdes Gurriel. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Skied into straightaway right. Peterson has a read on it, and that retires the side. Blue Jays go down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Now in the box, Luis Robert, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Now the 1-0. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The 1-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Hit in the air to center field. Acuña's there for it. 1 out.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
And here's the switch hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. First pitch coming. Here it is. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And that's the second out.
Batting
Stepping up now, Colton Welker. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch on its way. In there, and it's 0-1. Welker hits right-handed pitching very well. Makes a lot of contact, but he generally isn't known for displaying a lot of power. You'll see a lot of line drives and ground balls from him in these situations.
Yeah, I almost think he has too good of hand-eye coordination, Matty. Sometimes maybe just attacks that pitch that's not there to do major damage with, but could just drive it up the middle the other way and take his knock.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. We'll go now to the top of the third. Toronto leads this one 2-0. Acuna digs in now. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Ball, that's out. Hey.
So a full count now.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him looking, strike 3. And with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central.
22, Miguel Cano.
Stepping in for the Jays, Miguel Cano. He drew a walk his first time up. Now here it comes. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Grounded to third. And there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Ball, 1 strike.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Now the 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Three and 2 now. Nicolas Castellanos would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-2 pitch. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. A base hit in his first trip. From the belt, kicks and deals. In there, 0-1.
0-1.
fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1 left for Toronto. They're up 2-0. Bottom of inning number 3.
Shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to left. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the 1st out. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East.
Madrigal.
Standing in, Nick Madrigal. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. First pitch of the at-bat.
That's the ball.
Madrigal, 23 years old. He's got plenty of contract security. This is the first year of a new 5-year deal.
And I can't tell you what that means for a ball player. To be able to know you're going to make your home for many years to come in one community. You can invest in a team, invest in the community, and really, really plant down roots. This is an unbelievable opportunity.
And that's over. 2-1. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the 2nd out.
Third baseman, Yohan Moncada.
Digging in to try it again, Yohan Moncada. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
Nope.
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. 2-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now on 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They're down 2-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Thank you, Heidi. New inning set to get underway. Stepping into the box, Yoenis Cespedes. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. The pitch. And he fouls this one off. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. Ball 2.
2 strikes.
hits this one hard the other way. And he is going to have extra bases to start the fourth. And this one will bounce into the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Standing in now, Bo Bichette. And it's fouled away. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Bichette is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
1-1 the count. Two balls and a strike. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
I can't lose, Bull.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And this one is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 11 for him on the season, as the Blue Jays have opened it up further now, 4-0.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Now batting,
Into the
10.
box now, Reese McGuire. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. Base is empty here with nobody out. Swing and a liner. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. At the plate, Kevin Biggio, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
You look in the dugout, you can tell that manager's getting ready to come out on that top step. If he doesn't get out of this situation right here, and it's a tough one, I think the bullpen comes in.
Called strike, and that'll run it full.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Soler is there. 1 away. Good time now to check out the White Sox Road to the Show report as you see a pair of guys in the upper levels that have been making waves as of late. To the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 misses down below the knees.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that misses ball 4, so it's 1st and 2nd now with only 1 away.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Alex Wood answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Alex Wood.
Ronald Acuna will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at 1st and 2nd and 1 gone. From the belt, the pitch.
Yeah.
Left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Danny, I know that's not the execution he was looking for right there. That batter's eyes lit up on that pitch.
Not a real good changeup. One of the things, Mark, this pitcher will do, he'll use that changeup like most pitchers will use the curveball. His changeup is that good. That one wasn't, though.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base. Here comes the first pitch. 3 runs already home here. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
So now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Wow, a lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Wood benefits from the fact that he throws a lot of strikes, doesn't walk many batters. However, there have been occasions where he's been hit around a bit.
And that's one of the keys when you're managing a guy like this. If he's on, you're going to see him attack hitters, and when he's not, he's more prone to giving up base hits, so you have to have the bullpen ready if it's one of those days that he doesn't have it. Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
The 1-2.
Oh, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the White Sox nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in, Jock Peterson. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, but everything looked clean. He was on time. He looked powerful in the box. I guarantee you he wants that swing back. He's still thinking about it as he walks to the plate right here.
The windup and the 0-1. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Now at the plate, Eloy Jimenez. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Here's the pitch. A 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
He'll try again. 1-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Hit down the third baseline.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Hit hard up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
At the plate now, Jorge Soler. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Soler, the former Royal, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Outside, 3-0 now. Luis Robert waits on deck. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Line drive to left. And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat.
Now batting, center fielder, Luis Robert.
Settling in now, Luis Robert. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
A 1 pitch on its way. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Shin high, that's taken for a ball. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. White Sox leave 1. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Striding into the box, Nicolas Castellanos. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped up. There to look it in is Simmons, 1 away.
Now batter.
There's a look at the final line for the White Sox starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, the big RBI-minded bat of Yohan Cespedes. First offering on its way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run here off the bat of Yohan Cespedes. Home run number 9 on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
Into the box, Bo Bichette. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0. One out, nobody on. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to first. Reined in. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Now digging in and looking for more, Reese McGuire. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a liner. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
In now, Kevin Biggio. As the first pitch misses to him, it's 2-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Two out with the man at first. 3-0 now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And no doubt about this one, it's in there. 3-1. And the count will be full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Jays add one more on the solo home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the White Sox nothing. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Thank you, Heidi.
The catcher, Yohan Moncada.
Now the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Acuña's there for it, and that's the first out of the inning. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see, he currently ranks 2nd in the AL in that department. At the plate, Colton Welker. He was cut down at 2nd, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through.
Yeah, fellas, not sure if he got the go-ahead from his base coach or not. Can't believe he did, but it looked like he was running in mud right there.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1.
Hey! I got the count 1-2. That's in. Ball 2.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
Hit softly down the line at first, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Full count now, 3-2. Waiting next is Andrelton Simmons. Line to the right side, and that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Here comes the first pitch. Andrelton Simmons comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Ground ball to second. This could be two. Scooped up. There's one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Nothing doing here for the White Sox. They still find themselves down 6-0. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Lourdes Gurriel.
The right fielder, number 15.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. One out now in the Toronto 6th inning. And that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bases are empty, one man out. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. One and two.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
The 1-2.
Nope, that's inside.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Here's Miguel Sano. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 0-1.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
1-2.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They lead it 6-0. At the plate, Nick Madrigal. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First delivery to him on the way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Popped up. Sano is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting.
1 out for Chicago here in the 6th, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yohan Moncada. Here's the first pitch to him. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 31. Jock Peterson.
Here's Jock Peterson now. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 2 balls and a strike.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball middle of the zone.
Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. And another foul ball. Another try at 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Hit hard, but fouled toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Left side, but well fouled. Fouled off. The next 3-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Down in order go the White Sox. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Now the 1-0.
Ball 2.
Simmons with a slide. He goes to first. He's out. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
The left fielder, number 2.
Digging in once again, Nicolas Castellanos. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Count is even 1-1 to Nicolas Castellanos. 1 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Nicolas Castellanos goes down for out number 2 in the top half. So here's Yohan Cespedes. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0.
Oh, that's just out.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
2-1 now to Cespedes. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes.
If he's able to locate that 2-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
Count remains 2-2. Outside in a full count, 3-2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Ready once again, Eloy Jimenez. He'll lead it off here against Jose Barrios.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And that's cut on and missed, 0-1.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Towards second. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Into the box, Jorge Soler. No hits to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty, one man out. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Well, he got the leadoff guy inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the seventh.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Ready with another 0-2.
I got the count 1-2. Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he fouls this one off. Slurve doesn't get the call, and it's full now, 3-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
When you're this deep into a start, it can be really exhausting and annoying when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did right there. He got the strikeout, that's great, but he's probably thinking, get that guy out of here.
Stepping in now, Luis Robert. As he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. This will kick up against the wall now. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Here's the fourth hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
And here's a fastball in for strike one. 91 miles an hour that time. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1.
Yeah.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Looking to keep the shutout in check. Here it comes. A bouncer to the left side. Bichette picks it up cleanly, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Now at the plate, Bo Bichette. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0.
Oh, that's inside.
Outside, 3-0 now. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Number 10.
Stepping in, Reese McGuire, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. He's set. Here it comes.
Hey.
Nobody out, runner on first. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. Bichette isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. He'll score easily as the lead swells to 7-0.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
Raisel Iglesias enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Iglesias.
At the plate, Kevin Biggio. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's the 0-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. A runner at second, nobody out. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
And there's out number 2.
The center fielder.
Digging
13.
in, Ronald Acuna, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering on its way. Fouled away.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit softly on the ground to third. He's got to hurry on to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. A run for the Jays thanks to the RBI double. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 7 and the White Sox nothing. Ready now, Colton Welker. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. His dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others, but not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. The 1-0. This is line to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Up next to the White Sox, the second baseman, Nick.
So stepping in, Nick Madrigal. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
Grounded up the first baseline. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Now batting, third baseman.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yohan Moncada. A ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0. Popped him up. Bichette is calling for it. And that's the second out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Jock Peterson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. One and two now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Ripped on the ground to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We've played 8 full. It's the Blue Jays 7 and the White Sox nothing. In now, Miguel Sano. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Down and away, ball 1. Right there at the belt. 1 and 2 now. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2 and 2.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
To the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he lifts it in the air to right field. Peterson has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The left fielder, number 2.
Striding in, Nicolas Castellanos. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch coming, here it is. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
To short. Simmons has it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Austin Adams, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Austin Adams.
Stepping in, Eloy Jimenez. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Nope. 2 balls, no strikes.
Hit back up the middle. He's got it. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jorge Soler, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
First delivery to him on the way. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
A runner at first with no outs here.
Nope.
And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
The 1-2. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Number 18 for him on the campaign, and it's a 7-2 game now.
Center fielder, Luis Robert.
Into the box now, Luis Robert. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Rondell.
So now to the plate, Yasmani Grandal, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
The 2-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
2-1.
The 2-1. And it's fouled away. Nobody out, runner on first. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
So coming to the plate, Colton Welker. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
He's set, and the pitch. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
2-1 the count to the White Sox first baseman.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Runners at the corners here, nobody out.
Aye.
2-2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Turned on down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. Oh, but the feed to the shortstop is off the mark.
That's a grind pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate, and this batter's able to fight and keep his hands inside this baseball and drive it for a knock. Impressive.
Into the box now, Andrelton Simmons. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Strike taken up in the zone.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
The 0-1 on its way. Line to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Standing in, Nick Madrigal. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss, 0-1. With runners in scoring position this season, Madrigal brings a batting average just a little over the .250 mark. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's a much needed first out there.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Ken Giles comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save.
Ken Giles.
At the plate now, Yohan Moncada lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. A 1 pitch on its way.
Ball, that's that.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You know, he just doesn't have command of where he's throwing the ball right now. I mean, that pitch was supposed to be on the outside part of the plate, and when you miss by that much, something's off.
Here now the 2-2.
Count is 3-2.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Payoff pitch one more time is in there, a called strike 3.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Peterson.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. The White Sox down to their last strike. Fouled off. 2 out, bases loaded. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
And tonight's final, 7-3. The Toronto Blue Jays wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Jose Barrios earns his 8th victory of the season. Michael Kopech couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 7 runs on 9.